I travel a lot. I appreciate my life. Travel. Stay in a lot of hotels. I've always got bad news for you. Noticing that hotels always. Unfortunately, sir, the Wi-Fi is only available in the lobby area. Was it all right to masturbate in the lobby area? That's what to say to them. Call them out on it. I might use your Wi-Fi and your lobby then, mate. And the websites I visit, that is between me and my browsing cookies. Your manager can deal with the inevitable negative reviews on TripAdvisor. Some stunned couple. Don't get me wrong, the rooms were spacious, the location was great, the staff were a delight, could not fault the food or the facilities, but on the final night there was a Scottish bloke ripping the head off it in the lobby. It was bloody disgusting, nothing subtle about it. He had his denims at his ankles, his feet on the coffee table. He was using both his hands at one point. He was shouting encouragement to himself. He then demanded housekeeping bring him a Hoover. It was rather bizarre. 2 stars. We won't be back. 2 stars. The Wi-Fi. It's fucking killing this world, innit? The internet. I'm trying to cut loose. I'm trying to stay offline. Driving me fucking nuts. I like technology. I appreciate what the geeks have done in this world. Just don't like the person that I become. As soon as it fails, as soon as it stops working, it sends me fucking into a big angry primate. I've had too many of these rages. I'm quite a peaceful guy. Fucking laptop stopped searching for wireless networks a few weeks ago, right? I know that sounds a bit trivial, but that's enough to send me into a fucking piece of shit. Fucking shouting at it. Because I'm so out of my depth trying to figure out. Your laptop breaks, you've got 2 options, Johnny. You can hand it in to where you bought it, or you can phone up the technical support line. What option did you choose, Johnny? In your own time, Johnny. Well, I phoned up, Johnny. You could hand it in, right? That's part of my problem. I know I need to hand this computer into fucking the Apple store to speak to Mark with a C, with his wee Genius t-shirt on. Talking about his band, we're called Skull Fracture. We're playing the unsigned 10 to Tina Park. His big stupid earlobes hanging down. Going to put your earrings back in, Mark, and stop putting people off calamari for life. I decided to phone up. The laptop was no longer searching for wireless networks. And people were calling it a first world problem. That just makes you angrier. I fucking know it's a first world problem. That's why I'm on the phone to the third world trying to get it fucking fixed. I phoned up. I'm on the phone, Indonesia, talking to my man Gavin. He starts asking me questions. I'm telling Gav the issue. Gav's asking me for my DHCP client ID. I said, I don't know what that means, Gav. Gav told me, click on system preferences, then go to network settings, and then advanced network settings. And he said in there you should see an IPv4 number, and from that you should be able to see your DHCP client ID. I'm fucking getting excited here. Gav's onto something. I said, yes, Gav, I can see a DHCP client ID. And he's asking me if it's configurated or deconfigurated. I said, well, Gav, it appears to be deconfigurated. Gav tells me to click on, I'm already there, Gav. Clicked on configure, done deal. And he goes, try again. I'm so fucking excited, Gav, to try again. Tried again, and the laptop connected to the wireless network. I thank Gav for his time. Then I'm left wondering, my mind is blown. Who the fuck undone that? Like... I've never been anywhere near that part of the computer before. So what the fuck happened between connecting to wireless networks and no connecting to... Did I have an MIT frat party in the living room one night? Did I have Mark Zuckerberg in the boys' room for a couple of cans? It's got a bit out of hand. I fell asleep at 6 in the morning, and rather than just shave off my eyebrows or draw a cock and balls on my face, some prankster has logged into my laptop and fucking deconfigurated my DHCP client ID. I'm probably, by definition, right, I'm a millennial, right, but an older millennial. I can relate to both worlds, right? I still remember a childhood without the internet, right? No, when you had to make up your own games. I'm probably the last generation who will remember a childhood without the internet. Will remember having to learn how to be bored. Right, just going a fucking walk, just being you, just picking a fucking leaf off a hedge and just crushing it, just going a fucking walk. Just making up your own games, picking up a stone and thinking to yourself, if I don't hit that cable box, my whole family are going to die. Remember that game? The happiest days of your life, just... Right, you missed it, Kev. Best of 3, come on. Owls, your mum shouting you in for your dinner. I'm trying to save everybody's life here. But then I remember getting the internet at first. That was exciting, right? And it was just something that you plugged in, and then as soon as you unplugged it, it was gone, right? It never dominated people's social time, never ruined people's mental health. It was just the internet. You would go on it for an hour, sit on a chat room. We were the original vile online trolls. Sitting, I'm talking to an American guy. There's a guy in America, I'm sitting here and I'm talking to him. This is fucking amazing. You are a dick. Just called an American guy a dick. No, he's in America. I'm here. Just called him a dick. The guy replied. The guy's replied. Where you at, motherfucker? Where you at? I'm at your mum's house, mate. The real world, it did come back. 2022, it's been a bit of a disappointment, isn't it? We did have high hopes for it. The real world returning, because we've got a war going on, we've got a cost of living crisis, it's about 19 quid for a loaf, the planet is melting. And it's only when you put on your winter jacket and you find a face mask, you get nostalgic. Did we wish away the glory years? Is it ever going to be that good again? Stay home, don't fucking move. Remember that days? And all we done was moan. But that was the news, just sitting watching Joe Wicks every day. Isn't he wonderful? He's getting the whole nation active at this difficult time. Really, the whole nation is doing this shit. I'm the only one drinking a room temperature can of San Miguel at this hour. I'm the only one picking Pringle dust out my belly button here. But the rest of the nation's doing star jumps. Really? Am I being gaslighted? Oh, BBC News here. Watching the old guy walking about his garden. They were the days, remember him? Captain Tom. What an inspiration. Isn't he wonderful? Really? Is this inspirational? He's just an old guy walking about his fucking garden. Everybody was going nuts. If the pubs had been open, would anybody have given a fuck how many laps of his garden that old guy done? I'll have one more pint, then I'll get back and see the highlights, see how that old guy's getting on. I know he raised a lot of money, that old guy, didn't he? And some of it went to charity, so well done. The rest went to his wee spoiled bastard grandkids. They're in Marbella on a yacht, spraying fucking Veuve Clicquot. Thank you for walking about the garden, Grandad. I'd seen his daughter on the telly trying to defend the charity's expenses, standing with her fake tits and her Bobby Firmino teeth. It was never designed as a habitat where relationships could grow, the internet, right? You get all these wee dweebs. If they fancy somebody, they can just click like on a few of their pictures or send a direct message. And that is what creates a generation of these wee horned up sex gremlins, these fucking apprenticed rapists who are being created because they have never handled rejection face to face. They have never received a knockback from point blank range. Right? They've never felt the emotions walking up to the girl that you fancy in a school disco, feeling your heart bursting through your Sergio Tacchini polo shirt. I don't even fucking clutcher here. It's bursting right through. Your cheap, shitty Spar hair gel starts running into your eyes as you're sweating. Your mouth's dry, there's a cold bit of sweat going down your spine. You feel it trickle right into your arse crack as you're advancing on the potential love of your life. And you knew you had fucked it up as soon as you arrived there. The way you were presenting yourself, you knew you had fucked it. But before you knew it, the words were leaving your mouth. Would you get off with me? Time would slow down. You would hear yourself saying the words. Hanging in there for the slight chance that she'll say yes, and it was always no. And it was painful, it was humiliating, it crushed you, but you had faced the fear. You never called her a bitch. You respected her decision. You respected yourself. You had conquered the fear. You were getting back in the game. Would any of your friends get off with me? You were rising from the ashes like a phoenix here. Listen, if you hear of anybody who wants to get off with me, just spread the word. Big Kev's in the corner, eating a Freddo, drinking a Capri Sun, looking for love.